Incoming transmission.
Good morning, cadets, and welcome back to our Expeditions Rome playthrough, where in this episode we're gonna continue with our side quests that we have in Rome. And first one on our to-do list will be to meet Caso here in the tavern, and let's see what he wants to do, though.
You came!
Surprised?
That much should be clear from the look on my face. But I really didn't expect you to appear here, of all places.
And apparently we have, again, an opportunity to do some romance with him. That, as I said, Khalida will do for now. But why? What's wrong with this place?
Nothing. I just thought it'd be a bit beneath your station as an honorable legatus of Rome. But obviously that's my mistake. Woman, bring us a fresh jug. My friend is still sober, and that's simply not acceptable. Now, what are we drinking to?
Of course, as always, to the beautiful woman of Rome.
Rome is fine. Women, though, bring nothing but trouble. Fortunately, trouble is what I like. That hit the spot. Another one?
Sure, I can drink another one.
I'll tell you a secret. I can always drink another one. Another! Keep it pouring!
Why do I have the feeling we're about to start tavern brawl?
And then I said, well, what can you say in that situation? Obviously, I asked, is that really a goat? Or a sorry excuse for a tent pole?
Of course, I don't get it, because we didn't get the full joke. Let's just laugh, and what else? That's really funny.
It was. I still can't help but laugh. You know what people say in Africa? Wine makes the soul come out of you. You're all right, my friend. You're all right.
Thank you, Caso. You're not so bad yourself.
I'm glad you came. Friendships that develop in war don't always stand the test of peacetime.
So you've really been to many lands, haven't you?
More than I could count. I've walked on so many different kinds of soil, seen so many faces, and broken so many hearts.
You know, this wine is really good.
Marcellus Vipsenius is the best. Some say he's working on the recipes of the legendary Margot himself. Others say he smuggles his wine from Carthage.
You know, ever thought of settling down?
An amusing notion. Should I also get a wife and make a few little brats of my own?
A couple of tiny copies of you running around? Sure. Sounds fine to me.
Not me. I'm an adventurer at heart, and an adventurer never rests. Sure, life is full of pain and misery, but it's also full of beauty and wonder. You should endure the former and live for the latter. There's so much to experience still. To people like us, settling down is like death, something you don't long for, nor expect.
Another jug, Domini.
That will be all, Soa.
Actually, I wanted to talk to you, Domina. May we perhaps retreat to a private chamber?
Okay. I have a bad feeling about this, but unfortunately, the only option will be the third one. It's a bit rude. But let's see how this plays out. Okay, so seems like your handsome visage keeps attracting women.
I know. It's a blessing and a curse. Out with it, woman. What do you want?
I think I am with child.
Okay. Are you implying is Caso's child?
I don't know how to say this,
Speak freely.
You are the father of my child. Future child. Don't you remember me, Aquilinos?
What?
Is this true, Caso?
I don't know. I've never seen this woman in my life.
You told me you would not remember me. Afterwards. And I respected that in a way, but now I need your help. Marcellus Vipsanius doesn't like his girls giving birth. He's a cruel man. I remember how kind you were to me. My child deserves better. Our child. Even if you don't want to have anything to do with me, I want our child safe and away from this shithole. Will you save me?
How do we even know this child is Caso's?
We don't, I guess.
I swear, I'm telling the
Does
truth.
it matter?
Quit bothering the guests, look here. These jugs will not deliver themselves.
Help me, please.
Quickly, Thur.
The night has taken an unusual turn. I apologize.
So you really don't remember her?
I don't. But I do tend to forget some things when I'm drunk. Still, I find it hard to believe I'd forget the mother of my own child.
Do you think she really was telling the truth?
Maybe. Well, not entirely. Times like these, I wish Calida were here. That woman has a knack for spotting a lie.
Not sure if you should get involved. But a part of me say we should get involved, so...
Probably not. But what if it really is my child?
Yeah, exactly. What will you do?
I don't know what to make of any of this. I'll have to think.
Yeah, just let me know if there's anything I can do to help.
Thank you, my friend. That means a lot. You go. I suddenly have much to think about.
So is that it? There needs to be a continuation to this. Like, seriously. Let's see if we can find her, but I doubt it. Because if she's at work... No, I don't think there's anything or anyone else to talk around. I guess we might get a continuation. That quest. And this is Lucia, I guess. Okay, let's meet Bestia then. Let's see if we get a continuation. Sure. Am I just using Bestia right now? I might be. Yep, it's just me and Bestia. And this seems to be everything right here. A small room, Cineros, and Bestia. Cool. What do you have for me, Cineros?
Good, you're here. Let us begin. First, tell me what you thought about my question.
Can you remind me of the question again? I'm really seriously asking this because I can't remember what question he said.
Certainly. I wanted you to think about the meaning of life. Yours or mine, it doesn't matter. What do you think the meaning of life is? The purpose of it?
I guess survival.
Isn't that a bit pointless? Do we live to live?
I mean, sometimes the Lannister beats you, but you don't know why. The reason is not for you to know.
I disagree. It is a bad Lannister who beats the Serwis for no apparent reason. Knowing the reason makes you stronger. To understand reasons, we must understand causes. We must know the root cause of all there is and all there will ever be, the stones of which the universe is made, or what we call the first principle.
The first principle, like distance and stance.
In a way, those may be the first principles of fighting. Your distance and your stance change based on your tools and foes, but they are common elements to all fighting.
Sounds likely, but what is that principle?
No one really knows what the first principle is, but thinking about it is the first step in finding one's purpose. Opinions are divided. Some say the first principle is water. Others say it's wind, fire, or earth. What do you think the first principle might be?
So we have a couple of answers. Water flows, but in the cold of night I've seen it turn into ice. I've seen wind knocking down houses. When mountains crack, fire comes out of the earth. It is true. Everything comes out of earth indeed. I guess any of those could be the answer.
And that is what Empedocles says. He believes any or all of those can be the answer. It depends on the situation or person. But I believe that to be a non-answer.
In a way, can't all ideas be correct and not correct at the same time? So basically, it again depends on the situation and the person.
Right is defined by the existence of wrong. Right is the absence of wrong. If everything is right, then nothing is right, for nothing is wrong.
Yep. But yeah, water flows, but in the cold of night I've seen it turning into ice.
Do not think of it as water itself. Anaximandros says the first principle is fluid and water-like. It is the indeterminate boundless. He calls it the realm of the infinite, which is in eternal motion. When things exist, they become finite. But when they cease to exist, they go back to the water of infinity.
So in a way, I guess we are like the basilics. Our gaze makes things solid.
An interesting take on the tale of the basilisk. Indeed. Perhaps our actions turn our ideas into stone.
I did see wind knocking down houses as well, though.
It is not about strength. Anaximenes believes the wind is the soul of the world, because it is the wind that makes us breathe and live. He also posits that all other elements are derived from air. Fire happens when wind blows too fast, yet water happens when the air is too slow.
Is he talking about the breath that gives life to all?
Maybe. I don't think a rock has breath, though.
None that we can see. But yeah, when mountains crack, fire comes out of the earth. It is true.
It's more about the inherent movement of fire than the destructive force thereof. Heraclitus says fire is change, and as such, the only thing that is always the same. Everything changes. Nothing ever is. We are all in the process of becoming, and never stop. Change is the only common element in the world.
Does that have anything to do with fire, though?
He also gives the example of a river. He says one can never bathe in the same river. For the next time you try, the water is not the same water, and the man is not the same man.
That is actually true. If you think about it really deep. So yep, everything comes out of Earth indeed.
Or maybe nothing comes out of anything. Parmenides said, nothing can ever be seen in the process of becoming. Things always just are. A process of change is just a trick of our senses. At any given moment, things are stationary.
But you can train those senses to become reliable.
If your senses are not reliable, how could you ever know?
In the end, what do you believe the answer is?
Who knows? Thinking about the first principle is a way of thinking about the world. And only by knowing the world clearly can you know yourself.
And by knowing myself, I can know others?
He who knows himself and others can surely make better decisions. Only then you can trust your actions. Only then can you be a good man. Only then can you be free.
But I am a free citizen now.
Are you, though? A man who is not allowed to do what he wants. Can such a man be truly free?
I mean, no one can leap over mountains, no matter how much they want to.
It seems that even for the free man there are constraints. You may pursue your own happiness, but when it comes at the cost of someone else's, can you be called a good man?
Everyone has a different story, and everyone has a different idea of happiness.
True. Yet perhaps there is a commonality to all forms of happiness. Happiness is the absence of misery. If you do not know how to make people happy, then you can try to eliminate misery. By doing that, you can be a good man.
Can he who's not happy bring happiness to others?
You can try. And the Bestia Tabat I know excels at overcoming difficult obstacles. It is your goal in life, Bestia. Just like your sister, you are partly stuck in the realm of ideas. You will not be complete until you find her, or find her not.
Our father sold us both, but her price was twice as high as mine.
You are a child, Bestia. No one will hold you to account for what you thought back then.
A virtuous man should always be responsible for his thoughts.
Never forget that actions always speak louder than thoughts or words. Who knows who Serwa your sister is now?
She had a peculiar birthmark on her cheek. Do you think we can find her?
Do you want me to be honest?
A virtuous man speaks truth.
What matters is not if you will find her, but what you will do if you find her.
You have given me a lot to think about.
Then I have succeeded as Magister. I can only ask the right questions. It is you who should find the answers.
Interesting. But again, I guess there's no continuation for now. Well, let's select our last side quest and see if we receive something new. Okay, Campus Martius. Every year the fields of Mars are host to the entire population of Rome as everyone comes together to vote for the Senate. And apparently it's just Khalida and Deianira. This will be awkward.
I see him. By fire. Talking to his friend.
Let's find a way to let him down easy.
Interesting that I don't have everything explored. So I need to look around. Although I think this again might be like a small area. So far I don't see any hidden items. Okay, so it does not activate automatically. Cool. So I can look around for a bit. Wow, that looking around just finished. It's nothing more. Right, Bestia.
You came. And you have brought Daenerys.
Calidar is showing me around. This city is big. Bigger than I thought. We have seen many dresses. Some of them actually pink.
Hard to believe, but she was really taken by the pink dye dresses.
Bright red. A bright color of warning. A predator's color. Pink looks good on you, Daenerys.
Thank you. What is this place? Why are you here always?
This is the Field of Mars. It's like a holy place for warriors.
A place for your war god? Why do you have so many gods? People are difficult enough. Gods are worse.
You speak truth. Perhaps our souls are lonely, and that's why we need many gods.
There! Stop right there! You're
Oh.
coming with us! Please, do not make this more difficult than it needs to be.
Do you know these Landakai?
Olus?
They told me you were back in the city. I did not believe it. I do not know what kind of god possessed you, for I do not know which of these gods is more foolish.
Mars watches over us here. Mind your words.
Why have you followed me here?
You are a criminal. You are a disgrace to our family. Because of what you've done, we all will be infamous.
Is this you talking or father talking through you?
Only I can speak for our family now.
I didn't mean to kill him, it was an accident.
Kill whom?
Accident. It was an accident. When you drop a jug of water and it shatters, that is an accident. When you push your own husband down the stairs and shatter his skull, well, I believe they call that murder.
So you're doing father's dirty work then now.
Father is dead. I think he died of grief because his only daughter acts as if she's a man.
Okay, first answer is brilliant. Or maybe he died because his only son is a woman's private. But I'm sorry.
Does it matter? The dead do not come back.
Right, Bestia, meet Aulus, my little brother. He's here to get me arrested.
Arrested? For what?
She killed a man.
I kill men all the time. When they deserve it.
Rome does not look kindly on women who kill men, regardless of how much the man deserved it.
Deserved? I didn't realize marriage was a capital offense.
I mean, he was treating me like a server. He forbade me to practice archery and broke the bow you gave me. I wasn't even allowed to leave the villa without him.
He was your husband. He's allowed to do whatever the fuck he wants, and you're still not allowed to kill him. Yulia, please. I do not want to see you hurt. Surrender peacefully.
That sounds like a threat, little man. Threatening the wrong person can get you killed.
What? Are you her gladiator lover or something? What do you mean?
Usually, what I say.
Just stop it. No one's dying today. Like, seriously, let's take a chill pill. You know I'm innocent, brother.
Innocent? I can't even recognize you. My sister was a kind and happy person who always
protected you while father forced you to become someone you're not.
That he did, didn't you? In return, it was always you who was beaten. That wasn't fair. But life isn't.
So, in a way, you kinda owe me. Now it's your turn to protect me.
Very well. I will try to convince Mother. We're leaving, men. Yulia, stay out of sight.
You handled that very well.
Why did he leave?
I guess in the end he wants to protect me. Hopefully.
Yet it looks like he doesn't know how.
Was that it? Oh, I thought for a second Daenerys was not following us. Really, was that it? Oh, we're not gonna get continuation to this. Or do I need to end Act 1 and then afterwards? Guess for now we're gonna return to the villa. Maybe we'll get more. Once we're here. Okay, let's look around. I mean, Daenerys is still here. Let's see if she has something new to say.
How is it?
Nope. Nothing. There is a new person over here. Actually, that's Daenerys. Next to a knife. What I see here.
Have you tasted this year's batch from the vineyards? It's divine.
Okay, what? Why are not giving me more vision over here?
Domine.
Oh, let's ask him how is he doing with Bestia. Is he a good student?
It's certainly a different experience compared to teaching you and your sister. To a casual observer, Tabat could seem slow, intractable, or, dare I say, stupid.
I don't believe he's stupid. Maybe he just has a very shallow world view.
Not even that. There is depth to his perception of the world and his own place in it. He just doesn't know how to communicate it. Nor does he see the value in trying. Yet he is hungry for knowledge. And once the food is supplied, he digests mercilessly and thoroughly. I have found Bestia Tabat to be infinitely malleable. We're lucky to have him on our side.
Yes. By the way, how are we doing financially?
We're doing very well, actually. Given enough time and persistence, we can rely on the wine business solely. In fact, we owe our success in the political arena partly to our excellent vineyards.
Nice. Well, I'll see you later, Cineros. It's good that we had
Dominic
more available.
Claudiana has been so worried for you.
But again, I don't see anyone else. It's just Daenerys and Cineros. I guess it is.
Did you prepare a study
Well,
for the Dominus's return?
I guess we're gonna end Act 1 now.
Is everything well, dear?
Yes, our standing is much improved thanks to my achievements in Greece. It's time to begin restoring the villa and expanding our business.
They told me Lucullus is your patronus now. That means our family reputation will be restored.
That and more.
Lucius!
Salve, Claudiana. I wanted to arrive sooner, but we had work to do at the Senate. The villa is legally yours. The Trinity of Rights has been restored as yours, and yours alone, Legate.
What about my sister, Liviana?
She's still married to Sciawella, and there's nothing we can do about that. However, now that you're here, I suggest you turn that into an advantage.
I don't know how we can ever repay you, Lucius.
There's no need to repay anything. You of all people should know that, Claudiana. This was not a transaction.
Well, I think I did my best to repay in advance while in your service.
In that case, I can say we're even.
Is that it? But what if
Don't
they...
worry, Claudiana. No one can harm your family as long as I am alive.
Everything will be fine.
That's a red flag right there. No one can harm us as long as he's alive. Great. Which means he's gonna die. Act 2. Africa. 5 years quietly pass you by. And yep, we received 5,000 denarii. We didn't get any issues. So that's good. Right. No active quests. We have our mother. Is Daenerys still here? Don't think so. Or maybe they will appear. Because I think I see Cineros. But not Daenerys for now. Right, let's talk with
Good morning,
our mother.
dear. Have you slept well?
Shall we tell her we had a nice dream or a nightmare? Let's just tell we had a nice dream, as usual. Slept like an infant, and in my dream I was swimming in a cool river. A pack of house cats seemed to be standing guard, though.
Cats standing guard? Against whom? Will they stop the northern barbarians by their sheer fluffiness?
They might. Never underestimate cats. Guys, seriously. Never underestimate them. But who knows, maybe the gods are trying to tell me I need to be careful.
It is always wise to be careful. Speaking of which, your sister sent a message again. She wants to meet you at the marketplace as usual. Do not make her wait this time. She's risking a lot by doing this.
I don't like using her, to be honest. But unfortunately she is my primary source of information on the Vitelli.
This can't go on. You must find a way to get her back.
Don't worry, I have a plan.
Whatever you do, be careful.
And that plan, I have no idea what it is. But sure. Can we talk
Is
more?
everything well, dear?
Everything's fine. Alright, I guess... now we can talk to Cineros at least. Is anyone else around here?
Gardening is the pinnacle of civilization.
He became too aggressive when I turned him down.
Nope.
Daenerys had a stern talk with him, and it seems he got the message.
That woman is worth her weight in gold.
Good morning, Domine. I've been waiting for you.
You look good, Cineros. Have you been exercising?
You jest, I'm sure. If anything, I've grown a bigger belly. The wine doesn't help.
I think we should visit Lucullus. I wonder what he's up to.
I can't think of a reason why he would not be doing well. I've heard Nasamonis is a land of forbidden pleasures. Alas, it's too far away. But speaking of our friends in high places, it might be worth going to the Senate this afternoon. Tullius Cicero is holding court there today. You might learn something.
And the winery is doing well, I assume?
It is generating quite a bit of income, even though our recipes are old. The grape seed we have imported from Gallia produces tasteful drink. There's always room for improvement, though.
Also, my sister wants to meet today.
I've heard Skywalla is taking good care of her. This unspoken and unofficial truce between our families is unnerving. But I prefer it to all-out feud.
Now let us go to the market. It seems I have an appointment.
That you do. And I can buy some groceries while we're at it.
Sure. Why do I have notification? That. Oh, party management. Oh, inventory. It's the knife. Sure, whatever. Still can't use any weapons. Oh, Daenerys is still here. But no option to talk with her. Okay. Still has the same dress. I do hope she...
These damned crows and their indiscriminate defecation.
Yeah, I do hope she got more dresses than just that one. Even if it's the same design, you know. Anywho, it's the street. So yes, the camp is no longer available. Cool. So we have our villa, the Senate, and then the streets. And okay, we have Cineros with us. Before I do anything, which is to leave it here for this episode. Currently, we can still talk with Sextus. Is Caso around here somewhere? No. So it's only, well, Sextus and then the merchant, the medic. You know what? Before I leave it, let me just check really quick.
Is your back giving you trouble? Salve legate.
Nope. Okay, still only Linan. Let's see if I can talk with Sextus without activating the main quest.
Then you roll it with salt and grill it over the fire.
I didn't expect you to come around again anytime soon. I'm afraid I have no more ancient artifacts lying around, if that was your hope.
Yeah, to tell you the truth, yeah, that was my hope. Anywho, I'm gonna leave it here for now. And apparently we just started Act 2. And let's see what happens. And by the title of it, apparently we might be going to Africa. Right, hopefully you enjoyed this episode, guys. Again, just a bit of walking around and talking in these past couple of episodes. But I guess it's gonna pick up again in the next parts. I am curious because I kind of want to have another fight. We could have had maybe a fight with Bestia, Khalida and Rhaenyra back in the camp, but we just took the diplomatic approach on that matter. Anyhow, hopefully you enjoyed this episode, guys. And as always, don't forget to take care.